Hey guys, Shaya here and welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm gonna do kind of a flip through of all my bullet journals. I do have to say this is my first year actually, of making bullet journals. I decided that I needed to start making bullet journals because I have a lot of things to track recently, and actually I thought it will help me, and it did, and I'm very surprised and I really do enjoy it. So I'm gonna rate my teams as well over the year. I didn't start right from the beginning of 2021, so this will be kind of a strange start. I start with this bullet journal. You can see how big that one is, and there's a reason for that. Also, this is my second one, and this is my current one. I really do enjoy it, but I'm gonna go there when I'm finished with all of those to show you guys. So I'm gonna put those away and let's start. First of all, I live in a country that I didn't found very good bullet journals, I mean dotted bullet journals. So I found some, and they're very, the paper is very thin, so drawing and going full artistically, which that was my full attention, and this is something that I wanted to do in the first place. I was not able to do full artistically directly in the bullet journals, but I have my go around. So this is my first one. It is from Accent. It's very interesting. I spent a lot of time searching how to grid and what is a grid in general. I was so new when I started this. I started in March. This is my theme for March. I use watercolors and gel pen, but you can see how the paper is going through this. It's a total torture for the paper, but I said to myself, okay, just go with the flow, and that's it. So this is it. I'm covering some of the pages like this because there's some personal information and some personal things that I just don't think it's okay to share. But overall, I found this idea of the mood tracker, and I did a small keys over here, like a simple one, but I definitely like that circle mood expression, so I can see my whole mood over the month. It was a very interesting experiences because I never did that before, and it really helped me. My full attention and my first attempt was to track my water tracker and my sleeping tracker because I had some trouble with my sleeps and drinking water, but I forgot some days. And overall, this is a dedicated Patreon page, Etsy page, and YouTube content page. Then I saw some other creators that made some cutting the paper. I thought it was interesting, so I did that, especially in this one, and started with wick, and I just figured out what was for me, what is suited for me. That is all full experimental, at least for this first few weeks, I can say months, what is best suited for me and for what I'm doing and what I need to focus on. But in the end, I just made a final, reflection kind of a page spread. I love this page. I love this cover because it's You can see it here, the shining of April and stars. My whole idea is the theme to be space. I love space in general and I wanted to go full artistically, like I said, but because of the paper was so thin, I was not able to do so. So since I'm a full-time artist, I created the cover page, then cut it and just place it on. April is my birthday, so this is something that I just wanted to point out some of the birthdays. I did a quote page. I just wanted to make it more fun, more interesting for me, and to be more usable as well. I also had this sleeping tracker and water tracker again, so I can see how much water I'm taking, how much sleep do I take, and in the second month I figured out that I'm sleeping a bit more than I was thinking that I was sleeping, but also it was restless sleep, if that makes any kind of sense. Also, again, I go for the same mood tracker theme. I like the idea of a circle and then like a race, you know, I really do like it. So here I have a plant. It was a gift, and I have problems taking care of plants. They die when they're with me, honestly. So that's why I made a special calendar for that. But fortunately, that little plant didn't survive. It was not my fault, just pointing out. This is my tracker of my workout, again Patreon. I made a special spread for my Patreons because I post a lot of stuff in my Patreons no matter what, and you can see from 3rd of April to 28th of April. YouTube, I didn't add anything back then during April. I did some doodle because I saw other bullet journal creators that they did something like that. I go through Pinterest, but I did that because first of all it is my birthday month and I just wanted to try something different, and it was not very for me, even though I did some doodles over here, but it was just, you know, wish for art stuff. Yeah, artists, we only wish a new art supplies. So again, I did that, you know, cutting the paper over here. So it was, this spread is kind of interesting and very helpful, to be honest. But I don't know, sometimes it doesn't feel the whole page and what I'm doing in general, because I do a lot of stuff and most of the time I don't have enough space to do so. So this spread, at least at first, didn't work for me that much, but actually it's looking very nicely. Here are some highlights of April. Like I said, I'm covering some stuff because you know, personal stuff. But yeah, I did that art that day for my birthday. And I finished this one. I really do like this one. This was a draw of some of my banners that I did. So yeah, May theme was very interesting and very simple. I want to go full simplistically because I saw a lot of simple theme spreads from other creators. And I thought, why not? Let me try it. So I tried and I go for Pulsar Star, which I really do like and enjoy. I love space. Just let's be honest, I just love space. So here I did a very minimalistic mood tracker and habit tracker. So I removed some of the stuff and add skincare, reading, workout, water, and I add some index. What this is in index is for me especially what it's working for me. Also add here some mainly non-sort of, so I have this variety of emotions that's going through the day. So I have excited, happy, good, okay, meh, sad, mad, angry, and later on I add a bit more emotions, so to add more variety of my whole mood in the day and especially in the month. It's very interesting to see it like now, because I finished this one, I think it was June. Yeah, I think it was June. Anyhow, yeah, it was June. So it was interesting. I did that. I saw that explanation of this spreading, and I really do like it. It's very useful because I have a lot of spacing over here, so I can write down a bit more stuff. So I really do like that, and often even in this I was gonna say sketchbook, but it's bullet journal, I go to it a lot. I made that spread, but I like the quote over here. I like the idea, but because this size is very small, it's A5, it was like kind of a, you know, combining everything together in a very small space, and it was okay, but definitely needed to work a bit more. Also some kind of a reflection of the month moments, and I'm going with the theme. And this, I do have to say that this is one of my favorite themes that I made. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, I am a gamer. I love playing video games, and this is inspired from Destiny 2. And I spent like, I think 30-40 minutes making this look like that because I use ink to make it, gold ink, and I really do like how it turned out. I make a special cover for it, then I invented something for myself, but I'm gonna show it in a bit. My monthly spread is very simple, like you can see I add some washi tapes. This is also the loading screen. Sorry. Loading screen, also inspired from Destiny 2. This whole theme is inspired from Destiny 2, and this is my mood tracker. I'm very happy to say that I'm excited that I made that mood tracker. Here are my keys, or indexing, depends what you prefer to call them. So I added a bit more moods like sad, mad, angry, tired, excited, happy, good, okay, annoyed. And here is my mood tracker, here is the other part. So I separated the days, so I counted a lot. And you can see how awesome they look like. They're like rays of emotions. You can see it in the end, and it looks awesome. I definitely go for ink pen because it's suited for me. I just don't want to add a bit more into this, because for me, just open it, see what I need to do, write it down, what is important, what is not important, what I can skip now or do it later, or it's immediately I need to do it. So that's why I use only ink pen. But when I'm preparing the whole setup, like this one, because I definitely spend a lot of time doing this, I spent like at least one full day making it, planning how, where it will go, and it's fitting with the whole go fully artistically with my setup for my bullet journal. So yeah, and here is something different. This is my habits, and I love how they turn out because they're specifically from the game. Like I have Soar, I have Void, I have Stasis, and I don't have Arc. So the game was over there, please don't hate me, I just don't use Arc subclass that much. So yeah, and again, this is my done skip, this is my index, and I like how it's like closing, it's looking like a frame, and I really do enjoyed making this. And again, over here starting like that, over the clock, it's awesome making this. It was very fun. Also, here's my Patreon page. I did that by hand, and this is the first time I actually used some crafting paper, also inspired from Space, even though it's not particularly from the game. I just wanted to combine Space and inspiration from the game, so I used crafting paper, and I'm gonna show you guys only this one because the other ones are full with some personal stuff, personal information. So this is the whole idea. This is something that I tried. I saw someone said it's okay to try at least once, the full daily setup. So I spent a couple of days prepping the dailies, and because it was the end, I have 1 week of not fulfilling the last pages. So I spent a lot of time prepping those stuff, cutting paper and gluing it, and to look, good and to feel happy to use it. I'm not gonna show you the other stuff over here because, like I said, personal information, but I like how this turned out because I spent some time to prep here to have the date, verses of the day, important stuff I need to do, and the reflection of the day. And I tried to do that every day. Sometimes I skipped it, so I did that like a day after or 2 days and just writing down the most important things. It's very helpful and very cool because now when I open it and read something, it's very interesting what I was thinking back then, what happened in that day. It's awesome. And also over here I have my tests of some of the materials that I was using. So this is my first ever bullet journal. So yeah, and now to my second one, that it's also even smaller than this one. I'm not sure what size this is, so don't be mad at me. But I like this one because look how cute it is. I like it because it was and with that pink ribbon over here is just awesome. And I like that over here there is a pocket and the other one as well. And I've been said that some of my sketchbooks have pockets, but not all of them, so I'm happy when my bullet journals have that pocket in there. So this is Sky. I named my bullet journal, which was totally new for me, and I did a key which I didn't follow that much, to be honest. So yeah, I did a small grid just to remind of how many dots I have vertically and horizontally. So yeah, again the same company made that bullet journal, and I saw that it's okay to have, a future log. So after doing like a couple of months of bullet journaling, I involved myself to go research a bit more, and having this kind of future walk was very helpful. And for me, I use it mainly for birthdays and very important moments. Also, I did something that I think is okay to do it. A page that I need to remember and just to let go. Also did that with markers, and I add some gold paint to make it look a bit more nice. Also waiting on page and wishing art supplies. So I add the shop name, product and price, which I am living in Bulgaria, so everything is Bulgarian lev. So that's why here we have lev. So over here there are some stuff that I waited for a very long time from some shops, and some of them are gifts, and when I get it, some of them I get them now. I also did a step tracker. I missed October because there was a lot of things happening in October, so I didn't make the tracker, but that tracker is kind of cool. Hold on. Sorry. And that tracker is kind of cool because it's really helpful to see how do you move, And this is my cover of July. I'm continuing with this space theme love. Yeah, I just love space and blue, so yeah. So I did here again the constellations. Again I go with this mood tracker. I figured out that this actually works best for me, even though I tried something different, but I think it's here, but a bit more. I think it's in August, I don't know. I don't remember. So yeah, I had a bit more: cry, excited, happy, good, okay, meh, annoyed, angry, tired, mad, sad. And I think it's okay to see what's happening, because there are a lot of things happen during the day, because you can switch emotions a lot. And again, I go for working out, gaming, reading, going out. So I keep track on when I go out, because still pandemic, going out is a bit of a risky situation, going out with mask. And again, my shipping, this is something that I started doing because I wanted to see what I'm shipping to where, because I have shipping for my Patreons and for my Etsy shop. And this is everything for my Patreon that I share with them. And it is a lot more than I posted in the social media. You can see I skipped. It's not even full half page, but you can see here it's a full page. And sometimes it doesn't, I definitely need more space here. So I think in my next bullet journal, I'm gonna talk about that in a bit. I'm gonna add a bit more. My brain dump, because there's some stuff here. And I again go for daily, but then it took me a lot of time, so daily, and I'm just gonna do it like that. And I did something different. I again go with that spread, like folding like that. I definitely need to point out that Bride Elizabeth from Bridesmaid. I cannot say it. I'm gonna leave the link below in the description of her channel. I saw her doing this, and it's very, very awesome and very useful. So thank you. But I also add a weather. What is the weather during that day? and it was quite cool because I definitely enjoyed it. I left some pages here for reflection, but I didn't have the time to do so. And now to August. And this theme was very, how to say it, very dreamy, like a small dream, not too much. I was planning here to add a calendar, a small calendar, but I just left it out. So here is everything. I was supposed to have here an illustration, but didn't have the time to make it, so I just skipped it and continued forward. Just out the basic mood tracker, for me at least. And going again with that idea. Again, skip half done. I added an extra one, half done. No sweets. I had something different here, no sweets. And there's some information that I skipped. So, yeah. I don't like, I had a totally different idea for the spread, and I spent a lot of time making it, prepping it, but in the end it did not work out. So I was mad and just skipped one of the weeks. In the end, which was kind of weird, what I was missing was my Patreon and my shipping products from Etsy and from my Patreons and social media posts. So I was supposed to here to have moments and but didn't happen. And again, September. I sincerely do love this theme. Again, I spend a lot of time, and again it's inspired from Destiny 2 the game, the new season with Marsa. The gamers will know I just love the Awoken idea, so I spent some time to watching, not only playing because I also have work to do, but I really do like the whole constellation, how they're invented to be like that, so I did inspirational theme for that. And over here is my month. I did something very different to add, and I really do like it. My Kingdom, and again like that, it's a simple, but I really do like it. My mood tracker, I go for a totally different thing, but I definitely like how this page turns out because it's the sun, it's our solar system, how it's moving. I really do like it. I definitely will do one more like that at one point. I don't know when, but I will definitely do one. So here's some quotes again. My Patreon page, what I'm posting there. My social media, you can see how different my social media posts are from my Patreon posts, which tells a lot. And shipping, Patreon and not only. And over here again I'm going for this simple look because for me I think it's suited much more better. And I just add some stickers over here for pointing out my to-do list, and I also left some pages for reflection, but that didn't happen. And then I go for October or Inktober, which I do have to admit that I didn't finish my Inktober yet for this year, so I did a half of it, and I still have some time, and I'm planning to do it. For this one, I just wanted to go a bit different, and I know it's not the same like in the beginning, the space theme and everything like that, but I definitely like the idea of black ink, gold, crafting paper. This is actually a paper that I'm using. This is amazing paper that I'm using from Fabriano Gentile. Oh, my voice! From Fabriano Gentile, which is something that I use very often when I'm doing some of my watercolors. I don't forgot to remove the ribbon. So yeah, again, I go with something very different. I use stamps over here to make it look like that, to have that inky kind of look. Again, adding some gold ornaments so it could look a bit more different and more vibrant, more beautiful. Because I do really enjoy when I open it and just see it like that. It's just pleasing to the eyes. My mood tracker, I didn't have something to add here because there were some stuff happening in that month, and I talked about it with my Patreons and explain what's happening. So yeah, my habit trackers, again, kind of the same theme, kind of the same mood. And again, also my Patreon posts, social media posts, shipping for Patreon and stuff. Actually, I didn't add too much here, even though I actually shipped a lot of stuff. And here is again, I left some pages because, like I said, there was something happened, and back here I did some tests, which you can see. I get some new stamps over here, which I really do like, but I didn't have the black stamp that I used for the cover here, so I used my purple one. So this is it from this bullet journal. I really do like that one, maybe because of the themes that are in there. I just simply do like them a lot. And my current one that I think I will leave at one point because I have a new bullet journal and I want to start a fresh one for the 2022. So yeah, I bought this from Pepco. It was very cheap, but I like the cover a lot. It's a A5 size, and again, the paper is not very high quality, cannot hold any watercolors, so I just use it craft paper in this one. I add my testing name over here, Shaya, and this time I did much better space grid spacing because I thought it's much easier for me because most of the time I do it by eye, not open it here, but it's nice for me to have it like how many dots I have on vertical or horizontal, where is my halves and stuff like that. I think it's very helpful, even though I don't use it that much. It's working. Also, my future log, I did something very different, and again, just to remember, just let it go. My wish list, I was supposed to have here again a cover, which didn't happen. You know, sometimes stuff like that happen. My step tracker, I didn't track them too much, so I'm considering, do I need to transfer it to my new bullet journal? So we shall see. I like this page. It's like a self-care. It was inspired from someone from Pinterest. I don't know the name of the person who made that spread, but I made it suited for myself because I'm an artist. I also work out. I'm crafting. I do my bullet journals. I do gaming a lot. And yeah, I just like it. Walking, face mask, music, it's just, I really do like it a lot. And this theme is inspired because November is the month of N7 Day, which some of you may know, some of you may not. N7 is in the Mass Effect universe. It's in the community, something very special, very big, and I wanted to make my bullet journal team, and it actually started with this one. November, inspired by one of the characters that I really do like a lot, and she's my favorite character, Talizora Vas Normandy. And this is the pattern of her quotes. So I love that pattern, and I spent a lot of time doing that. Not so much, but okay, let's say I spent some time, not so much. And I add over here some stickers to make November looking a bit more interesting. So yeah, here I added Talivember, which is much more cool, and also had this pattern again. And in the spirit of the Mass Effect game and the community, and that I'm also a big fan of the game, I did that art. I have a print of it and just made it as a cover. Also have here the Tali pattern over here, and the quote from this character. This character is called Kasumi Goto. And here is my mood tracker and my habit tracker. And I love it because it's very different, and it's also kind of in the theme. I use a lot of purple in it, so it's more vibrant in general, so I definitely like it. I skip one page. My Patreon posts. Again, this is Talizora, and I add her quote. I really do love that one. This is from her loyalty mission. And social media posts, shipping Patreon and its stuff. And I did something very different. I add verses of the day. This is Bible verses of the day, so I dedicated a total other spread especially for that. And this is my weekly spread that I'm doing for my work and what I'm doing. I made it a bit more different that I'm usually doing my spreads, but I just wanted to try something very different. I highlight the month. I have months over here, and every spread is different, so it's kind of weird, but it's a consistent one with the whole theme of the game. So I have a sticker here of Garas Vakarian, sticker here of Talizora. I have notes and the full spread. Some of the stuff are covered because they're personal stuff. And the next page is actually the next week. It's again verses of the day. It's a very simple one, and N7 day. That's why it was Sunday, it was N7 day. I do have to point out that I was sick that day. I was not feeling very well. So again, some stickers. Those stickers are actually you can find on my Etsy shop. I'm gonna leave the link below in the description. And this is art that I made actually. So again, the spread is kind of a different. I left some more spacing so I can add a bit more stuff to it. Third week, again with the whole theme of purple space and the pattern of Tali verses of the day and the week. Third week of the month. Some information. I didn't have too much time to spend here because I was occupied with work, so I just left some stuff. I just pointed out some of the important stuff that happened. I love this spreading over here. It's very simple, very clean, and also it's fitting. I use different paper. This is Fabriano Gentile, the watercolor paper that I'm using in general for my work, and just cut and place it. And here again Tali and Kasumi sketch that I did, some of the stuff that I did that week, and then I left Pages again for, you know, monthly event that I didn't do, but I think I will do it in the end of the bullet journal. I'm not sure. And this is a total different spreads. It's a December one because Christmas holiday spirit and all of those stuff. So I did a very simple one because I didn't have time. I actually said that when I made it and posted on social media that I didn't have too much time to prep for the spread. So I did the basic. This is a postcard. I just drew it, added December here, crafting paper that I'm using usually for drawing, and made a quote. And I think it's looking kind of good. Also crafting paper. I did something different here, and I like it because it's round. It's not squared. It's different, and I really do like it. It's more calming for me, calming me down. So I definitely go back to this kind of idea of spreading for the monthly spread. Again, crafting paper, some washi tape. Here they are, the washi tapes. My brain dump page and my mood tracker. I go back to my normal mood tracker. I was planning to make it as a Christmas ball, but then I decided that I don't need that. It's too beautiful, that wrapping paper. This is actually a wrapping paper that I was using. I liked it so much, and it's in the Christmas theme, and I just wanted to add it. So here I correct myself and add keys, not index. So yeah, I'm improving myself and learning over and over. My habit trackers, my one thing to be grateful for a day. I think it's very good to be thankful every now and then. I had a totally separate spread here. It's Christmas gift ideas. Make someone smile. I added this. I'm covering this because some of the people who watch it may receive a gift. So that's why I like that. But it's a very interesting idea and very helpful. So if you have made a gift, you purchased the gift, and you're thinking for someone, place the name and what you get them, and just write it down and mark it as a complete task or something like that. And I love it. I love this quote, definitely. Love the giver more than the gift. It's very important, and I think it's fitting, this spread, for sure. Again, my Patreon post, and you remember earlier in this video I said that I may need a new page to continue because yeah, definitely. And again, I did a cover here, my social media posts, my shipping, and again did it verses of the week like that. It's fitting, clean, easy. My weekly work related spread, and again wrapping paper, not wrapping paper, it's a crafting paper over here. I really do like it how this turns out. Over here I didn't have too much time last week. It was a lot going on, so I skipped those days. I think every now and then people who do bullet journaling are doing something like that, so I'm admitting that. And this week it's like that. And also I'm having here a Patreon post I just added because I definitely gonna need it, and I'll add something like a separate cover and something like that. But one of the sad things about this bullet journal is that I'm not even in the middle of it yet. But I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this bullet journal because I'm gonna start my new one from the next year in a couple of weeks. So I'm prepping it, and I really do enjoy doing bullet journaling. So this is kind of a reflection of what I like about bullet journaling, and really helps me. I hope you like this video, and I definitely have my favorite themes from this past year, even though I skipped like 3 months, 2 months from it. And some of them are here, some are here, some are here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna leave the links below for my Etsy shop and for my Patreon. If you want to support me, go there. And you can find me on social media. I'm gonna leave the links to my social media as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna talk with you guys again. Bye!